found yourself explaining why something didn't happen and it didn't turn out quite the way you expected it to? Maybe a feature didn't launch, a call slipped your mind, a meeting went sideways. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Syntax English with me. Today we're going to look at three useful verbs: meant, planned, and intended. We use meant, planned, and intended, followed by to, plus the infinitive verb to talk about past plans or intentions. I meant to finish the code review. We planned to deploy yesterday. The update was intended to improve performance. But what exactly is the difference between these three words? Meant to is casual and personal. It's perfect for informal conversations or when acknowledging small slip-ups. Planned to is practical and structured, and it indicates clear scheduling or timelines. And intended to is purposeful and slightly more formal, generally explaining reasoning or design choices in certain situations. Let's start off with some simple examples. I meant to message you earlier. We planned to push the update at noon. The feature was intended to simplify user onboarding. As you can see in each of these examples, we meant to do something, we planned to do something, we intended to do something. And the verb that follows is in the infinitive form. It's the basic verb. Meant to message you, planned to push, intended to simplify. And even though that second verb is in the infinitive, the sentence still indicates a past. Because meant, planned, intended are in the past tense. Now let's have a look at some examples with a little bit more detail. I meant to join the meeting, but there was an electricity outage. We planned to finish testing last night, but we hit some unexpected bugs. The feature was intended to reduce load times by catching frequently accessed data. We can also use them in the negative form. I didn't mean to overwrite your branch. We weren't planning to roll back the release. I never intended to complicate the deployment process. So, let's apply these to your everyday tech scenarios. Starting off with stand-ups. Yesterday, I meant to finish the test but got blocked. We planned to demo the app today, but the environment wasn't ready. Or in some code reviews. Sorry, I meant to flag that issue in my review. Planned to refactor that function in this sprint. Some technical explanation. This query was intended to speed up data retrieval. The new workflow was intended to eliminate manual checks. Always, when it comes to any of these, there are some common mistakes, and these are some points that I want you to think about and pay attention to. Don't mix gerunds with these verbs. Keep the tenses clear. I meant to call yesterday, not I meant to call yesterday. Remember the subjects. It was meant to run nightly, not just was meant to run nightly. So a quick summary for you. If you're ever confused, think about this. Informal apology, meant to. Talking schedules, planned to. Explaining decisions, intended to. Which of these verbs do you think that you use the most? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And for a longer article, please follow the link. And as always, thank you so much, everyone.